The following is a presentation of MRE Uno, Division 1.
A formidable opponent last year enters the table looking to play Spoilermaker, a player that won Tournament 3 in 2023, a player that came out of the rough and truly was 24 karat gold. 24 karat gold does not look the same gold standard this year. VeriGold knows he got away with one massively against Retro. Tonight will be a different story. A story where you have to be precise and on the edge as Christian Tagoe, the 1C, comes to play. Very rarely do I introduce the road team first, but this is VeriGold we're talking. For Tagoe, he said it in the past, I want a 10-win season. Well, tonight starts the trek to get to that 10-win season, looking for win number 8, as he goes against one of the best in the league all time. Not so much this year, but all time, as both players will strive for possibly a dual 100 night. We're going to find out. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Tagoe vs. Gold. Gold vs. Tagoe. Back in the building. It's going to be a good one. Should be a fine prime time special tonight here in the TOUCAN region. We go into that schedule, and it was, well, it was not much of a game. Bowtie just ran the platform and ran Kev out of the water. Congratulations to Bo. All Kev he could do is just sit back and relax. Bowtie moves on to the Evergreen 8, and now Tagoe and Gold will play tonight for the winner to go to the E8. Gold's been there, Tagoe's been there before. Both have been to Final Fours. They know what the deal is. There's a TOUCAN region little logo made by Zach 103, of course. And there's the bracket. Tagoe Gold, winner of this game, will get Peter on Jack Sanford really late tomorrow. I believe G or Short will be streaming that one. I'm not sure who it is. I think it's G, but I think it might actually be Short. I think G might be off tomorrow. I'm not sure. I'll have to confirm. But regardless, that game will be the late night show. 10:30 tonight. Classic game. Tomorrow night should be tomorrow night. Classic 10:30 after dark. Gonna be a good one for sure. Let's go into the scene, and we have, of course, a returnee making his return to the yard. Heat check in the building, making his reffing return since Brad JT. Before we get to the players, Ard, it's good to have you back, man. It's been 7 rounds. My goodness, feel like you've been a ghost. Welcome back to the heat check table, as I like to call with the reffing.
Oh boy, it's back to reffing one of these crazy matchups with a lot at stake, especially for these two players here. For Gold, it is about to try to make a return to glory, but he's got to pass someone who has been really good recently in Tagoe. This is a matchup I kind of wanted to really pay attention to, and we're about to see it here firsthand.
Well, we're going to see. We're about to get down to business. Let's get to the two players. Let's start with Tagoe. Tagoe, look, there's been a lot of talk of you. I know you said, I don't want to rub you the wrong way, and I don't think anyone wants to be rubbed the wrong way, but you said, man, your last good match was T2. Right? You know, there's nothing you can really say other than just haven't had a match since T2 has been good. How do you put those demons aside, excluding the bot, knowing that tonight you're playing a Super League runner-up from last year? This could be your ticket into not only, you know, of course, the next round, but to many, you winning this game you got a chance to really lock yourself the next round in the Super League. Talk to me through it right here, what you got to do to stay the course. Gold, look, there's not just you. You got Matt Johnson, you got Peter Ange, you got a lot of Illinois players that have 2 wins this season or 3, and there's only one mission right now. It's spoiler maker time. How do you plan on spoiling Tagoe's night? And for both of you, this is a rare question. This may be the first time in league history. Tagoe, you're automatically going to get game 100 and game 5. It's gold. You get this to a game 7. We can have a double celebration tonight. Talk to me how you both have to navigate the 100th game series for both. We've never had this before where we can have dual 100 series. We'll see. Talk to me through those questions. Go for it. Gold, you can type it out or speak it. Probably speak it for Gold.
It's kind of hard to say. I think I'm just gonna go with what's worked for me so far. I'm going carefree, no expectations. I get game 100 either this game or next, whether I win or lose. That's all I'm looking for. Just need to make it there, no matter how it goes.
Yep, and game 7 will be for Gold if we get there. Tagoe, no matter what, is guaranteed a game 100. The most you can do is, the minimum you can do is 5, and he'll be at game 500. Or what do you expect? We've never seen this before, man. Game 100 for both these guys are on the table. This is rare air right here. I have both of those stats pulled up, but we can only do that during the ceremony. Thoughts on just this series overall, in the sense that we may be looking at history here. As we apologize for some of the language going on in Watch Party VC. Let's cool that. As Brad joins us.
Yeah, I think that's going to be something really interesting to pay attention to, especially with, I don't think we've ever had that done before, if I remember just hearing that. So, having 2 players hit at the same time, I know we've had it a bunch of times with one person getting it, but seeing 2, historic moment in a great sense. It's just, we'll see how far we can go on with this series. We're all hoping it can go pretty far, though.
Well, we all are hoping it will go far, but it's been a long time since I said these words. Sean Arnold's going to give us the game 1 call on the table, but first, it's time to get down to business for possibly playing 2 for game 100. Art, get us underway here. Game 1. You know what to do. Famous question to Tagoe. Let's do it.
Mr. Christian Tagoe, how many cards do you want?
There it is.
13. 13. Is it lucky or is it unlucky?
Well, so far, 5 games today Art has been played. Not a single non-ammo start. Is that curse break right here? Here we go. Tagoe's in. VeriGold will join in. VeriGold set tonight. I'm just playing loose. Christian Tagoe wants a good game. And we get something normal for once. Finally.
Here we go. Gonna start with a blue 4.
Art's going to do just me and Art tonight. The old classic combo. It's been a long time since we've commentated the game, Arden. What are you looking for early here? Both of these players, as Tagoe we know, can light switch crazy. It's a strategy that a lot of people think is aggressive, but it works, especially since this bot's on absolute cocaine sometimes.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. I'm just hoping to see these games kind of go a bit long, because that's something that we don't usually get to see a lot, is games go on for a while.
Well, there is or can you read some of the watch parties? If it's anything inappropriate, just don't read as we go red 3 here.
Let's see, Yoshi. Anyways, thoughts on the game? It's the battle of potential. We know Tagoe has been on the rise since last season, but we've seen mishaps from him in the past. The bot has graced him with redemption after that unfortunate loss. It's assessing whatever or not he takes advantage. Gold has been struggling all season, but I think the mind is what's keeping them alive. Just gotta weather the storms and compose themselves into being an improved Tagoe. Should be a good match if the bot doesn't get in the way.
Well, that's been the $1,000,000 question. You gotta think, Art. There's nothing really Gold can do, right? There's no Super League aspirations tonight. Gold has there's no relegation, right? Already locked in the D1. It's about having fun, just maybe playing spoiler if not. So, but we know Gold historically is probably going to use this as his last chance. We know T5, he'll be back in college as Tagoe continues to switch. So it's now or never for Gold in that sense. For Tagoe, he knows a win here. He's got one more game after to set him up to Super League. Realistically, I'm thinking right now the way things are working, 8-9 wins, unless you have a tournament win cap myself, those two as we go to red, is going to get you in Super League. 7 is close. It's not confirmed. 6 at this rate is not going to get you in for sure.
Mostly, if you're right now looking at like 10+ wins,
You're good.
You're gonna be good.
Yeah, 10+ wins will get you. That will definitely get you in. Brad's in for sure. Already his goal goes to a +2. We got Ashley for sure in. Obviously, myself and Cap have already built the platforms back in April and March, respectively.
Does a +2 into a wild.
Tagoe end around.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Wow.
that's a lot. That's a lot.
That's a lot of cards, and with how this bot has been at times, that amount of cards right there can really depend on what they get.
Yeah, I'm a little bit interested on why Tagoe just gave the +6 there. Was that a panic play from Gold trying to Yeah, that's interesting. VeriGold was nowhere close. Believe it or not, that was only 6. I don't think a 6-bagger would have been the move, so interesting from Tagoe.
Well, unless Tagoe might have something here coming up towards the end of this game, this first game, but I don't know. 3 minutes in, Gold can do something right here.
Yeah, interesting moment in this series early. Like I said, we still have a long way to go. There's 8 potential after this one. We already know Tagoe's got 4 more to get to 100. Gold needs 6 more to get to 100. It's a long way to go. This is just the beginning. What's going to be a fun night, I think. Ammo already at the wazoo early. Here comes VeriGold. Going to think this one through. Tagoe is not too discomfortable. He is uncomfortable. He's not too discombobulated. We'll just see what Gold does here. We know Gold has vintage 2, 3, 4, 4-baggers sometimes in the back pocket if needed. And there's one. Oh, there it is, Ard. Heat check again. Can Tagoe cope? Yep.
Tagoe will play on, but one of those 3-bagger plays right there, in a sense.
Here comes Tagoe looking again. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness.
Here we go. What is that? Nasty.
Wow.
That's nasty from Chris Tagoe. That's nasty. Wow. But Gold, you couldn't have done much there. Great +2, but how you can just stop double +4, double +2, throwing a yellow save, and yeah, you were just out to lunch. Monster hand. What could you have possibly done? Could you have been more aggressive if you had another +4, or you just shot out of luck there?
Oh, that's the +2 giving +4. Okay, well, I mean, I could have used my power play, and I would have gotten the win, but I didn't think it was worth it, especially on game 1.
I think it's a good move, Art, to keep it. Tagoe, look, you got once again. This is I'm not even gonna say, man. This has just been it's been since really T2. You talked about it. These monster hands you've been getting. Against Brock, you had the similar hand, right? 3 +4s against Brock in one game, 2 +4. Talk to me about how you were able to weed through it. Was that yellow saved though? Did you saving one yellow card was a good move, knowing that Gold did go eventually back to yellow in a while? Was that probably the only difference? And it's really wild. Art, it truly. There's a reason why it's a Jungle 4, buddy. Yeah, it ain't letting up.
Yeah, nothing really lines up here with this sort of bot, but yeah, crazy moves right there, I guess, with saving that up. But Tagoe gets the first game.
And Tagoe reminder is done with the 13 cards now. Art, it's going to be an interesting game too. You got to think Gold needs to get this one because yes, he'll go back to Gold's homestand, but you just don't want to go back to VeriGold or Tagoe. God forbid if he goes up 2-0 and gets one on VeriGold's homestand. It could be a long night for Gold. This is gonna be a pivotal game for both, especially Gold to tie it for sure.
Yeah, especially right there. That could be the difference maker.
Well, it's going to have to be something different right now for Tagoe, regardless. No 13. So we'll go to game 2. After a big dominant win with some monster hands. Here we go. Game 2. Art, ask the famous Q.
Tagoe, can't pick 13, so how many cards you want here?
All right.
11.
A little bit quicker game on the 11. Like I said, easy into it.
All right. Both guys are in.
Both are in. Big moment right here. Tagoe starts out. We're going 1 down this time from the original starter. 4-3. Blue, same color.
Gotta keep it with the ice cold blue.
Icy. Tagoe doesn't care. Well, I was going to say, this is Tagoe. He doesn't care about keeping on the same color at all.
Yeah, he just decides immediately to switch the color.
Christian Tagoe does not care, man.
Now does Gold cope with it and just goes on ahead and keeps on playing, or does he do something different?
Well, Gold's going to do that famous sort through the hand strat. Now, you would think that's more prevalent when Gold gets back at home, but we'll see. Oh, boy.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
That's
wow.
insult to injury, maybe. Yeah, it's insult to injury. Oh, no.
Oh no.
Oh, man, this is looking really good for Tagoe. This is exactly what Christian Tagoe. Gold can't do anything. And number efficiency.
I think Gold's got two. Oh, I was
back
thinking
to
2-color
green.
strat.
What in the world?
Come on. Come
nasty.
on.
That's nasty from Tagoe. Absolutely nasty.
Now that's just a dirty play right there.
Unbelievable. Gold trying anything and everything and just got nothing. They're going to switch it, but that doesn't matter. It's Tagoe. Trips 8.
Wow. I think Gold, though, will be able to play right here. Oh, come on.
Tagoe just running downhill. I'm not even a minute in, just a minute in.
Over a minute. Over a minute right now, and this is Tagoe right now just playing dirty.
Yeah, Tagoe not protecting no players out here. I wouldn't even call it dirty. It's just playing precise, and Gold just, unfortunately, the hand not working on blue and green early. Got to do something here. It's 3-10. I think I sense something right here.
I somehow thought Gold was probably at a 2-color strat when he started to go.
Okay. A little bit of a Clint
play. Yeah, you did a Clint play there.
So that will keep the game alive for sure.
Which, that's a good idea right now because he didn't give...
Could flip right here, or it could flip. Got to pick the right number. It could. This is big.
Good idea.
Tagoe used the wild early. He just... Yeah, it's flipping. It's starting to flip. But what's at the right number?
Another double play.
No, not the right number.
Ooh.
Needed that right number, but did chip it away. Gotta go green aggressive.
Okay, yeah, now this is aggressive move. I think Gold probably knows where Tagoe needs to go.
Yeah, Tagoe. Go for it.
He's trying to keep him away from whatever he needs.
And we're about to see if Tagoe doesn't do those light switches, can he effectively move? He's going to be drawing. This is what Gold needs. But nothing. Interesting. ISO play from both in a way.
Yeah, double icer. How about that?
Really, Gold tried the ice and iced himself, but oh my goodness, double. That's nasty from Tagoe, man.
Unbelievable.
Double wild.
How many more of these does he have in the tank?
Oh my goodness, Gold's iced out. Tagoe now, and what in the G? What?
My goodness! Oh my goodness!
Nasty. That is absolutely nasty work right there from Tagoe. Top deck city. Gold. Early in the game, you drew back, and I thought maybe you were just saving a little bit of that pace management, but nope. Tagoe had your number. Talk to me about how you just couldn't really run through it there and execute. Tagoe's doing the business.
I mean, I start off drawing back looking for more ammo, and Bot's not been kind to me. I could really only stall.
Wow. Yeah, that's the thing. Tagoe, it seemed like that we knew you had a good hand right with that first ball. On the second, wow, was that top deck? Have top decks in Draw City been working out in your favor? Unbelievable. Yeah, I was gonna say top deck wild. Or I mean, this has been Tagoe's strat. I mean, aggressive switching and then just hoping he gets the right cards or the right ammo. And I think Gold's tried. I think Gold just isn't. Oh, yeah, just wrong +2 control. It's been a theme. It's been a theme, Martin. Tagoe just is running away with it. What does Gold got to do to slow down this play? We know Gold can play slower, especially when he's at home. Art.
Yeah, I just think I'm still trying to think about what just happened there because that was just way too quick.
I mean, right now we've only been at this game for 6 minutes or so, and I've seen a lot of just great control from Tagoe early, and Gold just can't cook. He just can't find a couple ammo cards, and when he does have the ammo cards, it's just mistiming. That's what it seems early, and that's the problem. When you start to not get the cards, you got to be more aggressive on the timing, and when you miss time a step, it's hard to connect on a move, and I think Gold's got to figure out the timing aspect. He's just getting these good hands, Tagoe. It's unreal. I mean, it's been one of his key talking points, right? When I get the hands, I can win. Cody said it before, and I think Gold's got to do something different here. I'm sensing some, maybe not this high. We'll see. Maybe a game changer. What do we think? Art asked that famous question to Gold. Game 3, open board. Gonna be interesting right here.
Yeah, all numbers are open for you, Gold. How many cards?
6.
Yeah, I had a feeling. You got to do that. You just that's a great move, Art, because let's face it, you cannot continue on this path, especially with Tagoe on these upper tier numbers. You got to try something different. This is good for Gold.
Yeah, I would agree. We'll wait for now Tagoe to get in.
Tagoe's in. Gold's in. Big game 3. And there's the first action card, but we still with blue. This is a big moment right here. Tagoe or Gold could run on this right here, especially Gold. Oh my goodness. Well, Tagoe already going to run it. Gold, nothing. And it's hard to say if you have it on a 6 card, too. Gold does get something there. Tagoe looking for, right, just like that, 4.
Look at.
No, he doesn't have it. This could be Gold's chance, maybe. Nah.
Nope.
No. Didn't want to switch it. Now it's a game about who can find the draw cities at this rate.
Yeah, that's probably where the strategy will be here.
Tagoe gets a little bit of a top deck right there. Gold gonna switch it. Ooh.
Oh, could that be a mistake?
I mean, it's hard to say it's a mistake because not all 4 colors were played, but Gold is really being aggressive right here. Tagoe gonna be more aggressive.
There's all 4. Right.
The aggression starting to heat up right here. Remember, power play on the board for both. Oh, great crossover back from Gold. Does Tagoe answer with a yellow 1 of his own, though? No, he's going to go top 4. Great play there from Gold, though, I think, just to kind of get Tagoe off rhythm. Oh, wow. He checked there.
Oh, yep.
Great move.
And that worked.
Yeah, it did. That was a great move. Clean cut. Gold to get the 3. VeriGold to get the 3. Nope. Gets the dose. +2 in the back pocket. Does Tagoe have anything on this +2 right here? Oh.
Wow.
Unbelievable. Every time Gold gets close, Tagoe finds it or a top deck or a +2.
Oh.
That's rough for Gold. That's rough. So close, but yet so far.
You gotta be kidding me.
scoreboard flipper, and Tagoe is dose away. Unbelievable.
You gotta be kidding me.
Can Gold do anything? Anything at all?
Gold needs something here.
Gold,
Anything.
Gold has to look for something. A +2 would be pretty helpful right now. Or maybe even just an ice out back to that Clint Green. Let's see. Here we go. Here comes VeriGold.
Does he have a run of some sort?
Gotta be now. Has to be now. No, nothing. Tagoe to check. That's not going to do it, Art. It's got to be all organic right now for VeriGold. Tagoe once again looking to go up 3-0. Here comes VeriGold. One last chance. Otherwise, Tagoe, he just needs one on this homestand. He knows it too. That's the green. It's this game.
No!
Great move from Gold to ice out Tagoe. No extra wild in the back pocket for CT. Gold now can run. Now it's about playing it cool, Art. You just got to make sure you don't mess up on the number. There's the classic. That's a great move. Great move from VeriGold. I think you had to do it right there. Unbelievable. Top deck city.
Top deck?
Unbelievable. Gold saves the +2. Great move.
That's a good move.
Yeah, I think it's a great move because if you play a card, you risk a possible switch, draw back, and now start playing those greens. That's a great move. But, it's the wrong green. Tagoe once again gets the 2, and VeriGold trying everything and anything. It's not working. Tagoe for check. Does he have it? No. Now, Gold can breathe a little bit of sigh of relief. Not too much, just a little bit.
Might just need that a little bit right now.
He did a great job to get out of some jams and pickles, but you got to think still, or with the scoreboard, Tagoe could break out top deck at any time. And I think he just did, yeah. Yeah, same number, right? So I don't think it's going to affect Gold. Neither does Tagoe, so interesting right there. Now the question really becomes if Tagoe and Gold can play this more effective when they get out of this straw city, or I think that's going to be the key. They don't want to go back to yellow. You would think all 3 colors is open. Excuse me. So we'll see how this one goes. Remember, big stakes on the line. Yes, go on.
Right now it's just big stakes, but also you're now just trying to see when does Tagoe sort of force the move, because he's been sort of that aggressor.
Depends. Asked why did Gold draw after the green? Wow, that's a KT classic. But I knew what he was doing. Really, I think Gold was just trying to limit, right? Because God forbid you play the wrong number, then you add up the green, you could force the pot. I like that play from Gold. Oh man.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's a huge early break from Tagoe right there. He's going a little early. That's a comeback. That's a comeback. 20 cards. Can VeriGold did? This would be a
note that. Gotta note that down.
This would be huge. If Gold can get a 20 card comeback and get his first win as he goes yellow, wow, this would be big.
Let's see. Does that come back? It maybe forces Tagoe to draw back.
Yeah, well, great little classic moment right there on the wild. Tagoe now off his game a little bit. This is what VeriGold needs. This is exactly what Gold needs.
And we're probably going to go over 5 minutes now, so
it's good to see. Tagoe's eye. This is exactly what Gold needs. Our momentum is shifting slightly. Still a long way to go.
And it goes to the top.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to think here. If you're VeriGold when you get out of the yellow, though, that's the thing, Art. You stay on the yellow all you want, but the problem is when you switch, it gives Tagoe fuel. It gives the flint, right? It gets a little spark on that flint, and the ignition will start to turn on the fire. And I think that's what Gold's weighing right here.
I think the more he just keeps holding on with the yellow, the more chance he has to maybe get this game closer.
Tagoe right now, I think he's fresh out right now. He's fresh out. He's got no more sunshine marigolds in the garden there. He's fresh out. VeriGold's got more, just has to time the effective number choice. That's really it.
That's probably why he's maybe looking at.
Yeah, good move here from Gold to draw. I don't mind this because if you have extra yellow, try to undercut back at the end. Play the long game, right? Well, now we got to watch the comeback, though. Now this is where Gold will be tested right here. Yep. Now you got to start matching pace for pace.
It goes from 2 to 7.
This is what I'm saying. This is protecting the player. What Gold's doing is protecting the other player, right? This is a protection of the other player's strat. Gold now at 20, so we'll have to keep an eye on this one.
If it goes any higher, that
Be another comeback. Psst. Let's see. We'll see if it's higher or Gold will play. No, there's the play. So 20 is still the number.
okay. This might be the test now.
There's no test for sure. Tagoe will have this. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, he goes down 1.
No test there. 100%. With Tagoe drawing back, he'll have it. Now, this is the one thing you fear, Art. When Tagoe can play these light switching games, that's the one thing you fear in this.
And it's been proven time and time again when we've seen people doing light switches. It can either hurt you or it can help you.
Absolutely. Here comes Tagoe with a triple. Another +2. Man. Run downhill with them +2s, man. Back to 19.
He's forcing the moves right here. He's just forcing it.
18 to 6. Gold goes back to green. Tagoe light switch into blue. Down to 5. Gold back to green. Great crossover. Is that ice Tagoe?
Or does Tagoe have another play?
If he's got another play, he does. There's looks like for a double, triple play in the blue, end around back. But you know Gold should have stopped the cover. But it's getting risky, Art. It's getting risky. Tagoe in that magic zone. Gold needs to do something.
Yeah, he's within striking range for Tagoe. Double play can give him the win. So maybe VeriGold needs to do something right here, right now. Just to say.
Gonna go red. That's it. And now Tagoe is 2 away. VeriGold, I think. VeriGold, you try. I saw what the vision was on the yellow play there. You just tried to keep it yellow as long as possible. But once again, his draw city game, +4s were in there, and he just kept pushing the pace. Did you think you could have sped up his processing with some more ammo, or you just didn't have it at 19 cards and were out of luck and just tried to play a little too conservatively? Talk me through what he was just getting towards the end there. Could you have done anything, or just fair to him?
I could have. I had a +4, but I figured I've already given him enough ammo. I need to try and tamp down on ammo. I was just hoping he didn't have. Oh, wow, then that was wrong.
A wrong guess there. Yeah, Tagoe, once again, you got down early, a 6-card start. You got down early. You seemed early. It looked like Gold was going to win that game, and then you found a rhythm, and then you drew all of your ammo. Yeah, I think I was going to say it was draw city the key. My other question is the lock and key combo, right? You've been really aggressive on the +3s, right? The 3-bag moves, right? +3, multiple 3-bag moves. Is that your strategy in a sense that you're trying to flush Gold on wilds and you can play that aggressive strategy knowing that he's got to make the first move to come back and you're comfortable with that? Is that what you saw a little bit on tape? All right, now, it's Tagoe's way. And the thing is, we know Tagoe's very good at power play. Got to do something here for your goal. I mean, the 6 obviously was going to work. It just came down to one number. And you got to think the +2, right? Early in that game where it was 6-2. Gold had everything. And then Tagoe throws a +6, basically, in his face, and it just changes the scoreboard. Talk to me about how Tagoe's been running downhill more with the ammo, and Gold has been trying to counteract.
Well, yeah, we're actually seeing that Tago's just using the ammo a lot more strategically in a sense, but every time Gold tries to counteract everything, it's just going the opposite direction. It's not helping him. It's mostly helping Tago.
It's a big moment here, Art. I mean, Gold, we saw it today. Kev Shooter was down 3-0, and he never recovered. What do you think Gold's got to do in this card start? Do you think the upper tier is the move? Because we know Tago's better at upper tier, right? Mid tier is something Tago's trying to improve, but he seems to improve that. It's I'm not sure what would Gold do here on open board. What do you think?
I have no idea. I think that's just something we're about to have to find out.
All right, Art, say those famous words to Gold. Big game for him. Almost needs this if you're Gold right here.
Yeah, and again, all cards are open, Gold. How many?
Full send.
Full send. This is it,
Oh
right?
my goodness, we're going all the way to the top.
99th game for Tyler. One more, no matter what, will get 100 regardless. Gold needs to get to. He's going to claim his 15. Whoa, he's going to claim it. Oh boy. And we're going to get ammo. Well, nah, it's not a surprise.
That's a different color, though, finally.
Finally, not blue, right?
Yeah, we're finally off that blue.
I mean, this has just been. This has just been weird, man. You know, it seems like with Gold trying to do some. I'm just looking back at this last game. Pace management was there, a little bit of bait slack. I mean, everything has just been working. Everything Gold's thrown has been working for Tago. That's the thing, right? And when everything is working, it's been working for one, and it doesn't work for the other. You start to realize, hey, you know what? Why should I overcompensate? This 15 card start's the only chance to be free, but we know your opponent can do it. Why? This is a pivotal game. I'm not sure what Gold's going to do here. I really don't know. And the only thing he hasn't tried is be really aggressive on ammo. But then if you burn it right, then you're left vulnerable on the back end. I don't know what to say. This is just rough to try to come back from this if you're Gold.
Yeah, he's mostly in no man's land in a sense.
You know Tago's just going to be extremely aggressive. He's not going to slow down. I mean, that's the style you got to win, or I hate to say it, but that's the style and the plan you have to be. And with this current bias, be aggressive, right? And the guys like Gold, right? We talk about Peter, Stanford, Caesar, Gerard, even to an extent myself, yourself as well. We're very patient, right? We're very protect the other player. Let's not make a 7-car run every time, right? Protect them. It's got to change, right, with this buy. It's been different, and you can see it. Tago is doing a great job of not protecting the player and going for it. Yepez is another good example. He's one of the few that can protect the player and still win game. We're not seeing that right here. Tago's going for it. And you can see, just like that, another +2 sends Gold packing early.
Yep.
Now Gold too fresh. He's got to adjust. Just tries to erase it.
He just he's already got one taken down.
We know you are patient, Yepez, but that's protecting the other player, right? Tago, he doesn't care if he draws early, right? He's going aggressive. He's going to go balls to the walls. Hopefully you switch it or get into a switch match. And he'll start running. Tago now in a little bit, the first time in a long time now, behind. I'm not going to say a hole, but behind. He's going to erase it just like that. We're tied. He hasn't been down much hard this series. There's been a few moments where he's been down, excluding the first possession arrow turn. There's been far and few between. There's the light switching. There's the flint to his game. Comes Tago going to run that yellow 4 now. Gold has to try something here, or it's got to be something. Tago right now is just finding every answer.
He's keeping it close. That's what gold doesn't really need, and
That's what gold didn't need. Jinxed. Didn't need that 6 combo either. But Kygo ran out. Okay. Get risky here, or yeah, you can't risk a switch now. That'd be too risky. Too risky. That's good though. Top 4 keeping on yellow. Tago's got nothing. This is good for gold. Got through the storm. Now there's gold in the blue. What will Tago do right here? +2, looking for a triple. Got it. Takes the lead. Once again, on those triple baggers from Tago has been secret to success this game as he flips the scoreboard again. Gold's got to rethink now. Once again, down. It's been many times I've said gold down in an individual match. I mean, right now, if you're gold, Art, you got to think maybe ice out, maybe try to get back to a safe zone on yellow, if possible, because right now, Tago's just having the way of VeriGold, and that top 4 ain't going to do much unless Tago runs out. He does, though. So he's going extremely aggressive here, trying to get gold into a number game and hope it's the raw number. That's his top deck. Oh, man, really fast here. Gold goes in the yellow. That's exactly what gold needed. Tago's got some. I'm not sure if that's going back to blue. That's exactly what gold needs. Great crossover ice technique.
My goodness, gold's finally gotten that run that he needed.
No, ISO. Oh, Tago with the light switch. Psst.
Oh, is that a mistake?
I wouldn't call it a mistake because that could have been a switch at the same move. It's just mirror playing. Tago to 6. Red 6 now. Red 2 for gold.
Down the dose.
To gold to dose. Tago's out. VeriGold to get the win. No. Well, Tago stays alive. So does gold. Tago now in a red 1. He's back to 3. Gold at 3 as well. What's it going to be from VeriGold right here? Is that a bailout maybe, Ard? There's the bailout!
Oh, got him!
There's the bailout. Gold on the board. We will have no sweep. Gold, you needed that. You needed something. You needed something, and finally a bailout came on that draw. I'm going to have to guess, right?
Yeah, that the draw was a +4. It's like, okay, yep, I can go with this.
Gold, I mean, you've had it. Talk to me about it. This almost reminds me a lot of what we saw in my game a little bit. We saw this a little bit in, who else? The Cap game where Cap was just putting all these crazy, even though it was 10-minute crazy. Talk to me how you have to go through almost 60, 80, 90, 100 different eye candy looks just to beat him. Because let's face it, I mean, when every time you got something, he's got an answer, and you have to go through about 100 looks just to get not even a win, just to get in a position to win. Talk to me how you had to be mentally tough in this match, knowing that it's not been easy.
I don't want to know if I want to exactly say what I was doing, but I'll just say I learned my lessons from the first 3 games.
Okay, so a little bit of adapting and building. Got you. I got you there. Tago, that game, you stuck with the aggression. Honest to God, I thought it was going to work out. I mean, it appeared it was going to work out, but then all of a sudden, the script kind of flipped when you drew on that red early. Did you leave the red open too early where that gave you a little bit of exposed play where you just were vulnerable with no +2 on the back end? And ultimately, do you think you lost it? Forget the bailout. Do you just think the yellow, goal isolating on the yellow, puts you in a tough hole where you was two colors basically on blue and you can never get back to that clean green and red we needed to cook? All right, now I think you got to think that was Gold's chance, right? It was Gold's chance to get the win. I didn't have much yellow. That was it.
Yeah, that's all gold needed right there. It was just a chance, and he had it, and he finally's on the board. He finally got one.
Absolutely. Well, It's now that time of the night. We're going to get to the 100th game. Sarah, this is Chris Tagoe for Chris Tagoe. Obviously, his career now with 3 wins, so he's got a 55 and a 44 record, popular record, obviously, around these parts. He's 9-6 in his career series wise. Now his career started out pretty bad. He only had made one Sweet 16, I believe, to start his career, or sorry, 2 Sweet 16s last year, 15th and 16. Am I reading that right? Hold on a minute. No, I'm sorry. One Sweet 16, just a 10th and then a 12th this year, and then he got the Final Four bid. So he's made 3 Sweet 16s now. Now for Tagoe, you gotta think here. One thing you look at his game that a lot of people questioned and may have wondered is, can he be sustainable with those runs? And he proved in June, or with his first bronze medal in the Masquerade May, he can do it. And like I said, for Chris Tagoe, 3 Sweet 16s total, 1 Elite Eight, which has been the last run. He has had a nice average starting spot. I will say though, his average starting spot in his career has been decent. 18 average starting spot. It's not that bad. And then his finishing spot, of course, 21 almost. So a little bit work to do for Chris, but he's done a good job throughout the platform. Tagoe, you're making your 100 start. Obviously, we're about to play this game here. You've been in a interesting juxtaposition, right? You've had some interesting moments where you've had the whole vacation game where you got swept out of the water. Last year, you were the laughing stock of the league. I mean, I can't remember that one. I mean, other than that Cody win last year, I remember when you were playing, it was just the most OG style. Talk to me about how you evolved your game, buddy. And yeah, Gold gonna rub that on the old sender. But Tyler, what's this league meant to you, man, as you make your 100 career start, and how you've evolved over the last year? Art, I mean, your thoughts on Tagoe. I remember him, that vacation game where he got absolutely destroyed. And now he's winning games, looking for his 8th career win this season, right? 8th career win this season, looking for his 10th career win tonight. He was just a laughing stock last year. There's nothing really to write home about Christian Tagoe, let's face it. And now he's looking to make his 100 start here, and who knows how far. He's already got 1 bronze medal to his name. Do you think he gets more? What do you think the outlook is on Tagoe in the regular season, in the future, and, of course, the rest of the year? Big Art? I think Big Art's muted. Well,
Sorry about that. Had a phone call.
You're good, Art. Go ahead and thoughts on Tagoe here in his career as he types out his thoughts on the league and his career.
Here's the thing. Very, very up and down in career so far in this league. He's had his good moments, he's had his questionable moments, and he's had his down moments. But now with how he's been doing, this has been the peak of his career in this league so far. I really think so.
Yeah, I mean, there was times where Christian Tagoe was, like I said, at the bottom of the barrel, right? Nothing, really no momentum at all. And now he's built an insane platform to get back here. Yoshi said that's almost the same as mine. I mean, look, Tagoe knows that in this league it's hard to win, right? Or it's not an easy league to win. We've always talked about this league. Last year was just kind of a normal league, right? It was actually easy to win last year because there was less people and less possibilities. It's hard, man. It is the Cup Series for a reason. And there's no more given wins. I know we have the bye this year on absolute cocaine, but it's still hard to make Sweet 16. It's hard to make E8s. Making a Final Four just one time in this league, you're forever a legend, right? Even if you don't win the whole thing, it's hard. It's not easy. As Tagoe talks about since last year, I just promised myself I'd make it a series, but first my goal is getting past this round to start practicing more players I believe are better than me at the time. The best one by far is the 100 games with Vapor to really get down to business, really. Just really enjoyed playing game better day by day, yeah. That's really what it is to be great in this league. You got to take the time to practice, take the time to study the opponents. It's not easy. Like I said, it's the Cup Series. Any favorite moments in a tournament? Obviously, I think the most famous moment I remember from you was when you had that crazy win against Lon. I still think that was your best moment in your career. I know you've had some good moments this year, but still, to come back 3-1 last year where everyone thought you were the laughing stock, right? To beat Cody 4-3. I know Cody's had no luck ever in his career on Game 7, but I still thought that was my personal favorite moment of Chris Tagoe. But what's your thoughts on what any favorite moments of Tagoe, or do you think he's still building more as the time goes on?
I think he's still building a lot more. I don't think right now he's had maybe that one great moment. I think in due time, though, he'll reach that one moment that will certify something in his career. But for now, I think he's still building it up.
And now, just like anything, or it takes time to build. Yeah, the Yoshi game. Okay, that was a game interesting for sure. But yeah, I think that Llamas game was fantastic. There's not even a shadow of a doubt on that one. Congratulations to Tagoe. He now becomes, I believe, the 13th or 14th player in the 100 game club. Let's give it up for Chris Tagoe, 100th game club. Congratulations. And we'll see if VeriGold will join him shortly if we get to a game 7. If not, we'll Yep. Get it going there. I'm just going to hit the roll right here mid-game. And there it is. 100 Star Club is in the books. Got to have more rolls, man. Pretty soon we'll have, who knows? We know Sanford, myself are getting up there. Maybe 200. I expect a lot more people to be joining. Yes, correct. You'll automatically get a T5 for sure. We'll see how it goes. But it's back to Tagoe game 5. Or what can he pick? His 100th game. Yep.
He can't pick 13, 11, or 6.
All right, Tagoe, so 13, 11, or 6. 100th game. What do we got?
What? Yeah, 12. He picked a dozen. A dozen donuts.
Dozen donuts it is. Let's get it done. Let's light the candle. 0 sugar and start it off. Here we go. Tagoe's 100.
A Clint at 0 sugar.
Yeah, well. Classic Clint, man. He's always around.
He's always around, and he's always, Yeah,
well.
Did you get?
Yeah, we catch the drift. We know he smoked that. We know. Anyway, classic Clint. Anyway, let's get back to the match now. Tagoe's 100th. Remember. At stake. Oh, man.
What?
Who was that, Ard?
That wasn't me who said that.
I think I know who it was.
That Eli?
Was that Eli?
No, that was Clint. Clint was in the voice call.
My goodness.
No,
Get out of here.
God almighty. Let's not have Clint in the voice call. Agree.
Oh my goodness.
Classic Clint Green. Anyway, Blue 8. Let's get it back. I think VeriGold has to go aggressive on the switching. Or gotta do something to combat Tagoe's crazy. There it is.
Oh my goodness. Oh no.
With Art in the building.
What are you doing, man?
Damn. Tagoe gonna be aggressive here. This is some insane aggression. I haven't seen this kind of aggression. He's trying to really put on a show here. Yeah, 0 sugar there from Gold. Great move to ice that one out. Tagoe nothing. Gold now can run. Down to 11. Gold. Yes, Art?
Yeah, I think Gold needs to have that run, but now that Tagoe pulls that sort of move
Well,
out.
and that's the problem, right? Well, there comes Gold undercut. You got to pull the run, yet at the same time, you don't want to pull the wrong number. VeriGold needs this game, Art. You can't afford to go. You got to get the 100th game win, and you got to almost think it's must win. You don't want to go into a game 6, you're down 4-1 with a power play. You got to get the win.
Well, now Tagoe gets back to that yellow. Does Gold have something?
Gold has to have something here. Big moment. Here comes Gold, end around, triple. Beautiful.
Triple play right there.
Great
And that,
move.
that was what Gold needs.
Gold now can cook. This is exactly, now Gold's starting to feel it. Tagoe with that blue skip draw. I think he's starting to feel the heat, Art. He's starting to feel it a little bit. Once again, though, Tagoe finds that yellow. Can Gold get out of it? He gets out of it a little bit. Has the lead up 2 possessions. Really fast. Now Tagoe aggressive on the switching.
Does Gold keep going here, though?
Yep. Great from Gold to keep it going. Tagoe now looking for potentially 4-3s. Got it down. Tie game. Gold looking to answer right here. Gets the double. Get down to 2. Tagoe's out. This is what Gold needs. Gold to get it. No. Ran out at the same time. And Tagoe's getting a little top deck. Gold now flushed out. Tagoe for the lead. Can't do it outright, but now has tied the game on possession. Gold looking to get possession back. Needs something here. Gold has to find something. It's a +4 bailout.
That's a big bailout.
The bailout city for Gold now, and now sends Tagoe back. Gold looking to get the check right here. Maybe for the win. To get this into a guaranteed power play. I think we know.
Power play.
There it is. Tagoe draws.
Okay.
And then the sneak attack. Oh, sneaky. Gold gets it done. Gold, crazy KT sneak attack right there. Did you just sense Tagoe? Yeah, I did that one for the boss. Did you just sense Tagoe was lacking? And did you really think the red? Did you think he kind of forced himself into that? He went with the red switch, and that almost gave you the bailout +4 you needed to get the win. Even though you lost the power play, you're guaranteed game 100 now for sure, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up with wow. So you're looking for a poker play. Okay. Gold, do you think the aggression on the ammo control and the light switch and playing into his game there actually was one of the few times it worked all night?
Yeah, I really think he was trying to wear me out, go back and forth, and I just kept having what I needed to play, and I was like, okay, he's running himself dry on green, running himself dry probably on red or yellow. I was fine to work with it.
Tagoe, I mean, I gotta ask, man, that red, you just put yourself on a dead end. Did you just try to force a dead end and hope that maybe, I don't know, maybe that VeriGold would run out, which he did, but then all of a sudden the +4 came, he just had nothing. Could you have been more conservative on the red, or do you live and die by the, or the momentum shifted? Gold's got it back. This isn't over yet.
Oh, it's not over yet, and somehow Gold continues to fight on. I think now he's trying to pull the momentum back to his side, but he did just use that power play. But I think it won't matter to him, though, if he keeps playing like this.
Well, Gold's definitely got something figured out around his light switch, and Tagoe's going to have to readapt. And this is where Tagoe, we talked about before, has a lead, and then the adaptation process needs to come in. And we're into this match, right? We know it's going to be longer thanks to a guaranteed 100th game for Gold now. This is going to be a classic one, all right? I don't think Tagoe's out of the weeds. He needs this win. If Gold gets this win 3-3, we got ourselves a series going into Game 7. Big moment right here. Send Tagoe the things he can't do. It's a big one.
Oh, yeah, that is really true.
Hard. Asking the question, buddy.
All right. Again, Tagoe can't pick 13, 11, or 6. How many cards you want?
You going 14 double O's.
Oh, 14.
Big moment right here.
Oh, wait. Oops. Sorry. My bad. I'm pulling a clean play.
Under.
I'm not even playing. My bad.
Ref all right there. There we go. Here we go. Tagoe in. Gold going to join. This is a big moment, ladies and gentlemen. If Gold can get this win 3-3, we got ourselves a series. Tagoe 4-2 with power play. With maybe at that rate would be almost sealing the deal. Big moment right here. Can Gold flush Tagoe a power play, right? Tagoe, he's one to really use it after a Game 4 win and then get the 5th game with it. I think he's going back to just stop being conservative. He's going to go aggressive on the light switch. He's not going to live or die by. He's just going to go with it or roll with the punches. No living and dying. He's just going with it.
I think that's what he's going to have to do.
Gold's figured something out. For sure, though. Gold has figured something out on the light switching and know when to do it sporadically. That's got Tagoe off his game a little bit. One more time and we got a series. Right now, the first 3 games was definitely Tagoe had the hands. Game 4, a little bailout from Gold. In Game 5, I think Gold just staying persistent was the move. And you can see now with the cards starting to get back in Gold's favor. Vintage Gold is starting to creep into the picture slowly. Tagoe's got to make those in-game adjustments. Classic Tagoe strat. Japez says, stupid sneak attack, yet fire at the same time. Well, you got to play with fire when you're playing with Christian Tagoe or anybody in the league, so I get the sneak attack. Yellow 1 now.
I don't think the sneak attack is a big problem, though. Anybody can really pull out a sneak attack.
Well, for now, we know that's going to be a vintage move, and it's going to be pretty much 99.9% retired when we get to new bot, whether it be next tournament or the end of the year, right? We know it'll be retired. But
this current bot.
But this current bot, it's fair game. What's it going to be here from Tagoe now? He's been very aggressive with the switching. Oh, he's going back to those first 3 games. The heat check blew wild.
Yeah, he's trying to pull that dirty move there.
That was the old dirty move. Let's see. Dirty bird. Tagoe doesn't have anything special yet lined up. Gold, nothing special lined up either. Interesting.
Who knows? Maybe Tagoe's saving it up.
Well, Tagoe's he's out of blue like that. Wow.
That's an interesting strategy. Or he's undercutting it.
Yeah, that'd be an interesting undercut. That would be interesting. +2. So he does send Gold packing back a little bit.
Yeah.
What's it going to be here from Chris Tagoe? VeriGold's going to play quick, but I think Tagoe's got more to tank. Here we go. Triple play. Tagoe at 3.
And back to the blue.
He didn't like the blue earlier, but now he does.
Now with the green. Tagoe, though, getting closer.
Does VeriGold have a +2 or something to keep it alive? +2 will be big. Went to green, made the switch for a reason.
Or does he have something else on the table?
Here comes VeriGold, typing it out. VeriGold really taking time here. This could be a big moment in this series art. This could be a flipper that exactly what Gold needs to get back in the hunt and tie this into a Game 7, 3-3. No, but that's a double play. Great move from VeriGold. Keeps the game alive. Tagoe's back now. With the lead goes Gold 6-7. Nothing from Tagoe.
Oh, wow.
This is what Gold needed to do, and it's working. Back to green, says Tagoe, though. I think it doesn't matter, Art. I don't think that matters. I think Gold undercut that green. He's going to have more. But he got to go back to that sunny yellow. And Tagoe's out.
It worked.
It's working.
It worked.
It's working. This strategic switching is working. Tagoe can't figure it out. Gold is doing a master class. I think Tagoe's switching too much, Art. I think that's the problem. it's starting to bite him. Gold is figuring this out.
But could Tagoe do something now? Because
+4, that's going to shut him up.
Oh.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I was thinking that could have happened.
But it's not over yet because now Gold will get 4 extra. It's the +4s are wearing thin. Right now, Gold's figured something out, though, on the switching. There's no doubt. Tagoe's having to readapt, and he's got to use some of the ammo. He can't finish these games with the +4 because the switching is too much. Let's see what will it be from Tagoe. What's he got? He's going to play it cool. VeriGold now has a lot of momentum with the switching being precise. Looking to tie the game up, may take the lead again. Going to that sunny yellow. Nothing from Tagoe. This is exactly what Gold needs. And it's number of fish. Huge plays from Gold. Looking
And
for 3.
Working.
That's fine. You got to accept that. Got to accept that. It's working right now, Art. It's working, and now Tagoe, the light you can see it. The light switching, it only can get you so far. But when your opponent starts to strategically do it, sporadically, it throws you up. Because Gold wasn't doing it the first 3. Wasn't being aggressive. Was just playing to the core, and sometimes you got to adjust. And Gold's doing a good job. Tagoe's got to have to readapt quick. Because right now, this is what Gold needs. The only thing is Gold's known for good draws in Draw City in the past. Tagoe's been getting that all night. How far do you want to make the break? That's the key. How far do you go into this before you make that break? Questions looming for both players are just going to be content. Here comes VeriGold and Tagoe going back to the track here.
And they're just into that Draw City.
All right. A little bit of the old famous wink. Not a full, or I guess it's a, wink. Yeah, then the blink be the full blink.
Yeah.
There's
a blink.
I missed that's from Art, the old blink wink. All right. Gold now looking to get this down to 1 possession. And that clean green. There it is. Tagoe confident with the break here. VeriGold now has to time the break. That's the key.
Now, if he could do a double play that isn't adding cards to Tagoe, it could help.
Right now, you might need to add a couple cards to Tagoe. It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world because with that 0 sugar, that's usually an indicator that you could be running low in the greens. So VeriGold has to use that leaning indicator and try to get a switch here, possibly. Yeah, I can see it. Art called it low on the greens with that 0 sugar. But Tagoe might bail him out.
Jailbreak. He jailbreaked him.
But the leading indicator again, or that 0 sugar. I mean, it's an indicator. That's the problem now with Gold. Did Gold back himself into a corner with these draws? Oh yeah, VeriGold, nothing. This is what Tagoe needs.
Does Tagoe have it?
For check. But back to green. Oh boy. VeriGold didn't have that. +2, VeriGold saves it.
Oh, don't do what I think he might do.
I would not mind it here. I'm sorry, but wouldn't mind. This is the game where you got it. You got to try it. You can't just give Tagoe the game here. You got to use the ammo, even if it means doing what you have to do. I would accept it. Well, there's no need, Art. There's another +2s coming.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Unless that was wrong.
No, the +2 was already played.
Oh, okay, never mind. Triple.
It's just 1.
All right, so okay, well, I just forgot moment.
Wow.
There. Triple play. Oh, that could have been game. See, that could have been game. You had to do it. You had to do that with the +2. Otherwise, that's game.
Yeah. But luckily had a huge run there just to keep it going.
You gotta do it. That was a smart play from VeriGold on the +2. You cannot risk that number of fish. Tagoe now looking to get back to check, though. Oh, that's going to be a check and a half right there. It's a wild. Oh, boy. Once he plays it right. There it is. Yeah, now I just forgot the P. Well, now Gold's... No, that's it. There it is. Tagoe up 4-2. And he's 1 away.
And he still has his power play.
Yeah, this is now the only thing is VeriGold will get the 100th game call away. Gold, you had figured
I
out.
sold. I sold. I played in the wrong order. I had an extra +2 I needed to play.
I was right, Yoshi. I knew he had the extra. Yeah, I was gonna say the +2. Oh man, it's always gold with those +2s. Gold. I
Wait,
mean, you had
Yellow +2 screws me again.
unbelievable.
Wait, but how? But only one green +2 went through though.
Wait. Oh no. I swear.
It.
Oh, that's what it was. Is I miswrote it down. Oh well, that's my loss.
I was gonna say you only had one green +2. Otherwise, it would have worked.
Yeah. I got in my head that my yellow +2 is a green +2. That's my loss.
Oh.
That's unfortunate. Because I was going to say before, you had figured out the switching. It seemed like you had tamed the light switcher from Tagoe, and he was on another adaptation strategy. Let me go to Tagoe. Before that +2, did you have number efficiency? Yeah, I was going to say, you Pez. I had a feeling he had 3 2s because I just know that clean cut break, right? You got to look at number efficiency, and Tagoe's a guy that likes the light switch at the end. I was confident in him saying he didn't have it off the +2. I knew he had the 2s in the back pocket, so I figured he was going for the poker strat there. Tagoe, I mean, you got to admit, though, VeriGold's had your number recently, despite the win. A mere 1 +2 away from this 3-3. Are you a little concerned knowing that Gold is starting to figure out this light switching and you have to get back to it a little bit? You have to maybe be a little bit more leaner on the efficiency of the switching. What do you got to do to adjust? Because Gold's starting to figure this out. I wouldn't say it's a rapid rate, but starting to figure it out slowly but surely. All right, I mean, right now, as we'll wait for Gold here in a second to go to his 100th game. Now, I'll find a way. All right, right now, Art, you got to think in this game, Gold's got to win 3 more, no power play. How do you think he can do it here before we get to that ceremony?
Oh boy, I think for Gold here, it's just try to do something here that can just throw Tagoe off his game. Because right now, it worked for 2 of those games, but that last game, it just failed to not work.
No, it's been it's been up and hill. It's been an uphill climb for. Yeah, you did get to that game, 100. Win or lose for sure. But right now, it's been an uphill climb. Let's go to Gold. Gold, obviously, let me look at your career. Obviously, 49 and 44 entering the night. You're now 51 and 47 here. One more game will decide what the ultimate, or 51 and 47, 51 and 48, excuse me. You're 9 and 6, obviously, with an asterisk. You've had a really crazy career. You've had a really crazy career here. Obviously, you were the number 1 seed last August this tournament a year ago. Your average starting seed is 18, ironically. And, you got the T3 win. You've been to a copious amount of S16s, I believe. I think you've been in I actually had a similar career to you, Pez. We think about you. You've been to basically 2 Final Fours, right, with the Super League runner-up. You won T3 the summer recharge. You've been to 3 Sweet 16s, and you've been to 2 Elite 8s. It's been an interesting career for you. Your average finish, obviously, was really strong at the beginning of your career, but this year's just been a nightmare. Despite the nightmare, you got to your 100th, despite the 27.67 average finish. Talk to me about what this league means to you, Gold, as you make your 100th career start here this next game as we go Bon Voyage mode. And the cool, obviously, my favorite moment of you is more than just winning that tournament, right? Because everyone knew what you could do. I knew what you could do in T3. My favorite moment of you definitely was just the pressure situations you had to do against Super League last year. You had to beat the likes of Lamas, had to beat the likes of Redacted, you had to beat the likes of Peter. I remember you down 3-0 when Peter was at his vintage mode, and you came back to tie a series to get a point. I still remember that. Talk to me about all the moments and fun things of what this league has taught you.
This league has meant a lot. It's been a great place to spend time to enjoy. There's been so many people here we've gotten to know better. It's a lot. I'm just happy to be here, honestly. And it's always been that way since T3 last year. Just been happy to be here.
Absolutely. Any favorite moment, buddy, in the league and what it means to you?
Favorite moment? in the league. I'm between three. I'm between being redacted back in T3. um Winning over Sandfer,
Yep.
and hate to say it, but my reverse sweep against you.
Oh.
No. Well, yeah, you know what? All fair and love and war. That was a hell of a game. I'm not even though I lost. I still remember that night too. Like I said, I got that correct memory. I still remember you, calling you after that game and congratulating you for like 2 freaking hours and giving you tips on the next match. So that was funny. But no, it was great. All love aside, Gold. Thank you so much for Hunter. We'll go to Art. Art, your thoughts on Gold? A legend in the league, right? Number 11. Where's the number 11? Had a rough season this year, but regardless, he's still T3 winner last year, Super League runner-up. Always going to go down as one of the greatest stories of all time. From the goal, basically the diamond in the rough to truly the 24K gold magic from T3, beating the names. Remember, Arya, Eli, Double Redacted, Sanford. That run will still always be cemented as one of the best runs in league history. Talk me through it.
Yeah, he went from an outsider to a legend. That's all we gotta say.
Right.
Because that's the story of Gold. He came from out of nowhere and got a tournament win, and he was so close to a Super League win to win the whole thing. There is nothing much else to say on Gold. If he could have had one more chance to go back and look at that Super League, he could have been one of the top guys here. He could have been that Super League champion.
Yeah, it's the heart of the league, right? Or they say this league is very important to a lot of people because you know how hard it is to get back there, right? You know how hard it is to win a game. There's some guys that have no wins still in their career, or some guys are just stuck on 1 out of 9. Right? Gold's looking for his 10th. It's crazy to think, but there's a lot more career ahead for Gold. I expect him, whenever happens, we know he's really good next year or whenever we get that new buy. I think he will definitely be back to his legendary status. So I look forward to seeing that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Gold. Congratulations. Let's clap it up. Absolute legend. Yeah. And we look forward to seeing what Gold can do. Game 100 here will be his call. We're going to get 3 in a row. It's crazy. Our double ceremony tonight. We still do it. What was that, Art?
We finally got to do it. We finally get to see a double ceremony.
We'll see. Next time we could see that, maybe this tour, maybe we'll crazy. Who knows if we get a double ceremony for 200 people? We'll see. It's crazy, man. This league is it's still young. It's hard to believe, we have ceremonies and we're not even a year, 2 years in to this thing, right? We're still a young league by default, and we're still having pro-like quality work. So looking forward to it. All right. Enough with the ceremony. We appreciate it. Thank you, Gold, for those moments. Tagoe, appreciate you guys. Let's get back to the action right here. Let's bring it. Art, Game 7. Ask the famous question of VeriGold. He's got the next 2 at home if we need it. Here we go.
Yeah, Gold, you cannot pick 15 or 12. So how many cards?
In honor of Game 100, I think old-fashioned full send.
Old-fashioned, OG.
13.
Now this one's for Clint. Yeah, I said 3. I said 3 in a row, as in the next 3 games. Has to win the next 3. Gold's got to win the next 3 in a row to keep his season alive. But anyway, here we go. Yellow 0. Let's get it on. Gonna be a good one. Yeah, because if one loss here, it's over. Now remember, Tagoe's got the power play. I don't think the power play is gonna matter right now, in my opinion, for Ty. He doesn't care about no power play. Right, it's a 13 card start. It's the last thing on his or Gold's mind. Really, it's going to come down to maybe like 4 or 5 cards. Then it'll matter. I think right now Gold's got to beat Tagoe to the punch about 4, but he's got to shorten the game up by about 4 or 5 cards. Maybe get this down to maybe 8 or 9 cards quick. Then try to force Tagoe maybe back at 9 or 10 and offset. It's not easy with it. When you don't have a power play advantage, you really got to be careful. And I think this is a good moment right here for Gold to be litmus tested. Because he knows no matter what happens here, all right? Because if he gets the win here, we got one more coming. for him in Game 8. Then it just comes down to Game 9, which could be a crapshoot. We'll see.
Yeah, that might be a thing. But let's see where this can go with just this game right now.
Yeah, right now, it's Ditto playing. That's the thing with the Ditto. We talked about it. It's too early to do Ditto. Sometimes it works, but with Tagoe, Ditto plays are almost a death sentence. So Gold has to think about this on number of fish. You know Tagoe will light switch when he can. We're at 7 now. Blue 7. So this is where Tagoe now is starting to sense that Gold's playing into that strat. Here comes Tagoe now. He's going to go end around our triple play. There it is. It's been his forte all night. Oh, no.
Oh no.
That's been a problem all night for Gold. That's been a problem. Yeah, and that's the problem. I think Gold gonna get away with a little bit right here, but that's been the problem all night. We just can't connect on the right number sequence and the right identity sequence of the colors, and now they're really speeding up this bot because the bot can barely process it. Oh no. Oh no.
No.
No. Ugh.
Come on.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Come on.
Yeah, that's the problem. You can't go fast on this thing. It's just weird. It's almost like you overload the thing. It just starts cracking out. I mean, I'm sure we'll get away with it tonight because we're only potentially 2 games left, but gosh, you hold your breath every time you see that. Tagoe with the +2's got the lead now, 7-12. Here we go. Gold's just going to go to blue. Tagoe for 6.
Seven 11.
Nothing, though. Nothing, Art. There's the light. There. This is big for Gold. This is a big moment.
This is where Gold needs that momentum. He needs that run. He wants to start building up.
He's got to build the platform right now or never. Tagoe can't do much on a double blue, too. Gold is now starting to sense a little blood in the 7-2. He's doing the 2-7 combo. I'd be surprised here if Tagoe didn't have something. Yeah, there we go. But it's still blue.
Yeah.
Gold weathered the storm right now and has done a good job, Art. This is a big moment right here. When does Tagoe switch it? That's the inevitable question. There it is. Called that. Now can Gold counter. In the blue, in the green. Maybe has to go back to blue as a safe zone. Oh, jeez.
Oh, here we go again.
No, just no, man. All right, well, here we go. Tagoe with a double play. Yeah, gotta love it. Gotta love it. Red 3 now. Gold gonna try that effective switching. Tagoe now looking for 4 God. Here comes VeriGold.
VeriGold needs something.
Oh man.
Don't tell me.
No. No.
Oh, do not tell me.
Oh.
Check table.
What?
Oh.
Check
Oh,
the table.
there we go.
It
The
went
card was
through-
played.
It
The
went
card was
through-
played.
It went through.
At the table, yep. The card
Yeah.
did
It
that.
went through. Oh
I'm
my
not going to
goodness.
ask the players to slow
Mercy.
it down, man. But what can we even do about that? There's just nothing we can do about that.
We can't do much about that.
Not going to ask the players to slow it down. It's silly.
That's ridiculous.
All right, Goal, you're good to play. You're looking for, I believe,
Speed limit on the bot.
what's that? Speed limit? Jesus.
Yeah, speed limit on the bot.
How can you
And
have a
move
speed
permanent.
limit on the bot?
What are we, police here? Tagoe's on 2 color.
No. Are we the NASCAR pit road people?
NASCAR pit stop requirement.
What are we, speed in the pit lane? Anyway, classic. Here comes Gold now looking. Tagoe's on 2 color. This is big. This is a big moment right here.
Yeah, because then Gold can try to move this back into his advantage here.
+4. Here we go. I think this might be going to game 8. That's game 8.
We're going to game 8.
Oh boy.
We'll get
1 power play over to Gold. Obviously excluding that crazy. You got the 100th game win. It's kind of funny. It really is kind of funny because I think you basically have stolen the 200 game wins. You've won Tagoe's 100th and you won yourself's 100. That's funny. You got the knack for the 100. But more importantly, was outright though in a sense that I know you couldn't hear, but you think just that safe haven blue where he kind of got revealed to with the blue, you just can execute on the blue, gave you the more lock and key combo. You think that was the ultimate filler, and he also didn't have yellow at the end, which is 2 color, which was a surprise, I think, to everybody.
Yeah, I think him just not having blue really, really helped it. I had the 2 like yellow 6 blue 6. It's like, okay, don't know if he has yellow. No, he doesn't have blue. I can go to blue. He'll
he
draw.
did have blue.
I can go to yellow. With the 2 6s.
Interesting.
But also I'll just say his light switching kind of worked to my advantage. Helped me get rid of some of my colors I didn't really have any way to get to. My yellow and the red off the bat.
Interesting. Let me change up the question now. Let me go to Tagoe. You said you had blue. I didn't want to make a stupid play. So was that the stupid play of you just didn't want to leave it open? That's my first thing, a stupid play. Next question. We talked about it. Gold's just been able to figure out a light switch strategy off the start that, excluding those crazy moments on the bot, you've just been able to stay cleaner, I feel like, and not play it. Didn't want to leave an open play. I got you. Do you feel like just the aggression from Gold being a little bit aggressive on the switching, right? The sporadic switching is something you have to time a little more effectively. I first asked you, do you think you need to be more aggressive to combat the aggressive? Now you think you got to time it more effectively to close this out and to avoid a game 9? Because Gold has rallied back. This is not going to be easy, the last 2 games here. Talk me through it. All right, right now, obviously we know Gold's in elimination style territory, but a huge win has forced the hand of Tagoe. This is not going to be something he can just walk in here and expect to win. Gold has figured something out in this light switching. It's clear.
Yeah, he really figured out something, and I think now for Gold, when his back is against the wall, he could probably play a bit dangerous here, and that's somehow working.
We're going to find out right now, Art. This is it. No matter what happens, Gold's got to a game 8, game 1-on-1. Last home game. Here we go. What's it going to be? Say those words.
All right. Gold, you can't pick 12, 13, or 15. How many do you want?
Let's complete the set. Let's go for 14.
14 of this. Double O's.
Gonna retry 14.
Gonna go for it right here. VeriGold looking to get this win and force the game 9. It'll be Tagoe's call if we get there. Green 1, big game 8. No power play for Gold. Tagoe. Now we're in an interesting spot, Art, because now he can save it, which I think he would here. If he can't have a winning, I wouldn't think he'd use it here now defensively. I think you'd rather save into a game 9. Or does he play aggressive and say, you know what? I sense that the sporadic light switching is a thing. Do you think he overcounters and overcooks that aggression? Or how do you think he's going to stay composed on this one? Because Gold's figured out the sporadic style of switching. It's working.
I think right now for Tagoe, I think if he does save it for maybe a potential game 9, it's not going to really be badly outlooked that, hey, he saved it just in case because he knows his opponent doesn't have that power play.
I think Gold, the thing is they go green 6 hard, Gold's due for a good hand. That's the one thing Gold's been waiting for, a good hand. You got to think, if Gold gets this good hand here in game 8 or 9, especially if it's this game 8, that's going to force Tagoe's hand a little bit. He's going to light switch, but Gold's been very sporadic about this. Going to play into it. Okay. Will Gold get that crazy hand right here? He's been desperately seeking all night. Blue 1. What's it going to be from VeriGold right here? Oh boy, well that's interesting. Are drawing early on that blue.
Well, think of this though. It's 14 cards.
There's a long way to go though, so I don't think this is the worst thing in the world. That's interesting. Gonna jailbreak. Do you like that play art? Well, that was Tagoe's next move anyway, I guess.
Yeah, I guess if that's the case, you're looking at 50-50 there. Mostly it's looking at what side of the sword you're going to look at.
That is a test early. That's a test. Gold goes back.
Wow!
Crossover back. That's a common move. And this is what Tagoe, he's going to, you see, now he's going to start to overcompensate. He got beat to the punch right there, and this is what I'm talking about. Gold is figuring this out and getting on the skin, but Tagoe goes back to blue. Can Gold get back out of the 7 heaven right here? Trip 7 on the way. No! Aggressive from Gold. Blue reverse save. Triple. Got the lead. That's going to set Tagoe back a little bit now. Even though it's not back on numbers, it sets him back mentally, saying, hey, I can't do what I wanted to do. 6 is up. VeriGold has the possession arrow, though. Well, that's got... It probably went through. What in the world is going on with that?
The red skip went through. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, it's been very odd because that play should have worked. I wouldn't even ask Tagoe to do a defensive power play there. That should have went through. I don't know what's going on with that. All right, here we go. Tagoe heat check. Here comes Gold. Crazy this pot, man. Just gotta make it through. Come on, buddy, make it through 1.5 games, please. Go, Tagoe! Go with the red heat check. Oh, he's got it back. Oh, what a crazy play.
Gold trying to force the move.
And what a force. What a force. Goal for game 9. Is it there? It's not.
No,
check,
he's got
though.
check. He's got check.
It's not there, but that's a huge check. This is for game 9. VeriGold for it.
Do we have it?
He got it! He did it! We're going to game 9. We got ourselves a series. What looked to be a sweep for Tagoe up 3-0, and Gold has rallied back. God dang! Gold, what a move. Excluding that crazy red 5 didn't go through, right? Because that should have went through. Talk to me about just that crazy wild save. You forced the aggression and got Tagoe off his game. Talk to me about how you were just using those sporadic switching. It seems to be working. Tagoe is not feeling it right now on the switching. You've done a good job playing it clean here. Talk to me through what's changed.
I think I have his number.
Oh! Rub those hands together, or I think those fighting words, boy. I think we're getting into a good match.
Those
this
are
is good.
fighting words. Those are straight up fighting words right there, but we got a series.
Vintage Gold is back. Tagoe, my question for you, man. It seems the sporadic switching is working. Whatever the sporadic switching Gold is doing is clearly working. And it's basically overcompensating you. Are you feeling? You're feeling the heat, right? You had this up 3-0, and we know in the past we've seen it with Yoshi, right? And you're up. What was it? 5-2. I know 5-2 or 3, and you blew it. How do you close this one out? It's been the one thing in your arsenal you need to work on, those closeouts. Talk to me how you got to close this one out. Or what a rally from Gold. Down 3-0, it seemed like out of the water, done. And has found the sporadic switching that Tagoe just seems to can't figure out right now.
Yeah, we were even thinking after game 6 that Gold was out of it, but has came back the last 2 games and has gotten back into the series, and now it's a winner takes all game 9, and right now I think it's anybody's game here.
This is unbelievable right now. Gold's done with the home games. Tagoe gets the call. Right now, you got to say, Art, Gold's yet to have that crazy hand, and he's due for one. That's the thing. You just don't want to risk a game 9 crazy hand. We're about to find one power play, but I don't think Tagoe even cares about a power play. It comes down to this one game. Season on the line for both. Art, ask Tagoe that question, and what can he pick? This is it.
Okay, Tagoe, you can't pick 6, 11, 14, or 13.
He's going to send the set.
Full send!
This is Gold's favorite. This is going to be it. Here we go. Great series. What turned into a joke early has turned into an insane series, and I think Gold has figured it out. This is it. Let's go. Shirts off. Let's do it, Art.
Oh boy.
Yellow 0. This is it. How much ice in the veins do you want? How much is that blood pressure churning right now? It's about to get good. Here it is. Game 9. 15 cards. It doesn't get better than this. Tagoe, you know, is going to rush the pace a little bit. Gold would have slowed it down his start.
Yeah, now we just wait on Gold here. He's just going to look over his cards.
Unbelievable. 9:30 on Ghost to appear. I didn't update it. I don't know if Ghost needed an extra. I'm not worried about that right now. Anyway, here we go. Great game 9. This is what you came here for, Art. This is it. These big moments. Who's got the biggest ice in the veins? Let's find out. I know both these guys have been in game 9s before. You know, the last time Gold was in a game 9, we probably got to go back to last Super League, to be honest. It's been that kind of year. Or actually, no, well, game 7 against Myth, but a game 9, you got to almost go back to last Super League. Tagoe, I don't even remember. Because Yoshi was a game 11. I don't think he ever touched a game 9 in Ed's game. No, I think it's been a minute for Tagoe too on a game 9. There's the switching. This is what I'm talking about. That was Gold's next move, Art. Whatever Gold's figuring out with the sporadic switching is working, because it's clear Tagoe is he doesn't have it right now.
Yeah,
It's working. It's working. Sporadic switching, and none other than Gold, who knows Yepez's sporadic switching, because Yepez is the master of sporadic switching, not crazy light, just strategic, right? And that's working. Tagoe just wants to switch it 1,000 times a minute. Oh, come on, bot. Come on. There's no need for that. Here comes Tagoe with triple. What's it going to be now from Gold? Triple play in a yellow. More switching. 7. There's the switching back from Tagoe. Nothing from Gold on the green. Shoot, I don't know. I think it went through.
I think it did, bro.
Check the table, Art. Yeah, it's just on its last legs, guys. There's nothing we can do. There's the yellow pack.
Does Tagoe have something?
He's gonna go red. Oh, now the aggressive. It's incredibly aggressive now from Tagoe. Well, it's Gold's next move anyway. Insane switching from Tagoe. Insane. I think Gold. I don't know if Gold's got those answers anymore. Yeah, I'm going to say I don't know if Gold got the answer, but this has got to be the answer right here. What will Gold do? Nothing. That's game. No. Gold gets one more chance at the apple. I think that's it, Art. Yeah, that's it.
Power
Tagoe's going to
play!
escape. He's got it. Yeah, I think go. Oh, yeah. Crazy wilds at the end. That's it. Monster, and it was nothing VeriGold could do. What is that? Triple wild? What the heck? Tagoe gets it done. Crazy triple wild hand. Unreal. Go out. Now that I know that was the last hand, you couldn't have fought that triple wild. That's game. What a series, though. Talk to me how you just had to fight through it. Did that last hand just didn't connect?
No, it did. I was just banking on him not having the yellows, so I could hold on to my 3+2s for a little bit longer. Wanted to use it on one run to the finish. I got close.
Yeah, just no power play, right? Because think about it. In a way, if
Oh,
he
yeah.
doesn't have power play, maybe there's a chance, maybe a window of opportunity, right? Tagoe,
Yeah.
you did everything right, man, in that last game, and you basically got gifted those 3 wilds, and at that rate, it's just about running it down. Do you think the number efficiency finally played into your game? But that game is a different story, right? When you have 3 wilds, you pretty much control the pace already. He gets away with it for sure and finishes the deal.
Yep.
What a series,
Yep,
are
he
your
did.
thoughts? Your thoughts on this overall? It looked like early gold was out of it, right? 3-0, nothing really to fight for, and now it gets it to a game 9. Just Tagoe gets the hand at the end and finishes the job. I don't know what to say. That was pretty much just classic right there. Thoughts on the series overall?
Yeah, really good series. I think we kind of knew it was gonna maybe go up to a game 9, but man, that was just really good.
Oh yeah, trips wild in reverse. That's the thing, right? What those trips wilds are. It doesn't matter what the opponent's got. You could just play around with it so much. I mean, there's just you really could just play around with it, be aggressive. That's when you want to be aggressive on the switch. And trips wild with the double reverse combo. But well, the game was worried that I fumbled the whole thing, but then I clutched that. You got to think that +2 earlier in the series could have been different, right? If Gold wins that, maybe it could flip 5-4 the other way. That's something to note. But I think Gold fought back. Obviously, it'll be an uphill climb for Gold in T5. Do you think Gold's got a chance to make a crazy run T5? You think there's an opportunity after the way he played tonight?
I think there's still a chance for gold. I don't think anybody's gonna count him out,
No.
especially after tonight.
Tagoe, my question simply to you is, man, I don't think it matters who you play. But your thoughts on getting Peter or Sanford? Obviously, Peter, a legend of this game. Sanford's now going to be the most experienced guy in the league. Talk to me about either one if you play tonight. And congratulations to both of you guys, as Gold did get the double 100 win, but Tagoe wins the series, which is, I guess, a double negation, right? I don't know. I'll have to look into that. We've never been in that spot before, where someone's won 200 his own, and then someone else's 100. That's rare. Never thought I'd see those days. But we'll see how it goes. Art's going to post the log here. I want to see that log. I don't think that log went over an hour. I don't think so.
Yeah, you'll see it here in a second.
Maybe 35 minutes. I don't know. I don't think an hour, though. Nah, actually, it wouldn't have. The way they were playing, the bot almost broke, so there's no way it went over an hour. I'll go 35, 36 minutes, somewhere around there. I'm going to guess. It's been a minute. But let's go into the old... Oh, that's 40 now. Okay. Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad. Good series. Obviously, good game 3. That was a good game. Game 3, 6, and that definitely classic game 7 where Gold squeaked it out was good. But the first 3 games were more just Tagoe just running it clean. And yeah, I mean, yeah. There's no doubt the bot is struggling, there's for sure. Let's go into that pot before we sign us off. It's going to be Tagoe, the 1 seed, moving on. I'll play Peter Sanford. The winner of that game will be played tomorrow at 10:30. We're probably going to know Wednesday morning. That game's going to take a while. It's barely alive, still fighting, for sure. But we got a packed day tomorrow. We got 4 games. We're starting it off with Pat Johnson and Nam at 5. And that will be a short stream. Then we got another Eli JT game, which will be another short stream. I'll take 9:30 to Pier and Ghost. And then it'll be Sanford Peter. I believe it's short. It could be G. I'm not sure. One of those guys will bring us home after dark tomorrow in a good one. Well, that's going to do it for the night. For my man Art, good to have you back, reffing partner. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for taking time out of your night. It's good to have you back in the saddle. Stray legend. Thank you so much, buddy. For Brad, Cody Smart, we had Eli, of course, with a little sound effect. Nam, Yepez, Yoshi, and of course Caesar, watch from the side. We got you, buddy. With a shout out. Thanks for all the work you do. Appreciate you guys. What a crazy series. We started off as a 3-0 for Tagoe, finished up in his favor on a 5-4 barely. Hangs on, escapes with one. He gets the win in 9 in a classic. Congratulations to C. Tagoe. For VeriGold, it'll be another loss, but another game where he almost had and some lessons to be taught again, as he did get 2 wins this tournament. Mission accomplished. For all of us, Uno and MRE, want to say thank you to everybody for tuning in. I'll be back tomorrow with the 9:30 stream, and then we'll close this out with Brad Yepez as my last game. It's a good first 2 days and the first day of action in the Soil 16. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night, everybody. Peace.